Hey, what's up, guys? We got a guest today. His name's Q, and you already know who we are.
Yeah.
That's Jay in the court.
What is up, everybody?
Okay, yeah. So today we're gonna be talking about some like conspiracies, some like alien conspiracies and shit. And then what else are we gonna be talking about?
Oh, well, we're going to get into some deeply discussions about third world countries and comparing lives to North American life.
Yeah.
Okay. And whatever else we think of on the spot, I guess. You wanna go on with third world countries first?
I said the alien theory, to be honest.
Alien theory?
Dude, that's all you know.
Say less. Okay. So basically, like, there's this TV show on Netflix, right? It's called Top Secret UFO Projects Declassified. So basically, it's just like all of the stuff on UFO and extra like alien shit, basically, right?
Yeah.
Put into like one TV show. It has 6 episodes. I'm on the 3rd episode, right? But basically, this is saying that everything, like, you know how like on Instagram you see like some alien shit, right? Like some UFO sightings, some stuff like that. Sometimes you see it and you think it's fake, right? And that's basically saying most of the stuff that's happened is like it's real. Like they did a tally, a chart of all of the occurrences, and the ones that they couldn't basically confirm that were like our technology or that we had, like it's basically like there was 20.7% like occurrences or some shit, right? Of extraterrestrial shit, basically, like aliens, spaceships, like spaceship sightings, UFOs, not spaceships, I mean UFO sightings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And this just like this TV show kind of explains like all of that, basically. Like there's people who have like experience getting like abducted basically by the aliens themselves, and it's like they don't talk to you regular, like they don't like, hey, what's up, nigga? Nah, like they talk to you like telepathically, basically. They talk to you through your mind. So it's like the guy was like screaming, like he got like abducted or whatever by them, and the guy was like screaming. He was probably saying like a whole bunch of shit like fuck you fucking alien bitch, whatever he was saying, right? And then the alien nigga was like, like it sounds so weird like saying it, but it's like, because I'm guessing like they understand all like I'm guessing or this was said on the show, they understand all languages.
Yeah, well, they were at a higher intellect, right?
Yeah, right. But they do not.
Do you not see the size of an alien's forehead, bro? Big as fuck.
Fucking hell. Yeah, so they don't have a mouth or whatever. Like they have something that looks like a mouth, like a dent where a mouth should be, but they don't have a mouth to speak to. Same with the nose. Not even like a crack. It's just like a little dent. Like Mike Tyson just punched him in the fucking face, and then it just left that big ass dent there. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
That's what I'm guessing what it looked like from what he described. So he was like, "Why are you screaming? You know we're not gonna hurt you, and we're gonna put you back after." But because he woke up, like him and his friend went on like a camping trip or whatever, and they were sleeping in the woods, and he forgot this happened, but he woke up in the woods, and his friend was like, and he seen like 12 or 15 aliens surrounding him, and his friend was like,
Alright, my bad for the quick interruption. Our brains just exited the chat at this point. Devo, go on with what you were saying.
Okay, so what I was saying, let me make the scene again, basically. So this nigga went camping with his friends.
Seeing?
Yeah, seeing? You know what I'm saying, seeing, eh?
I like.
What are you saying, Smiley, eh?
Huh?
Green man?
Okay, so
More.
let me set more. Yeah, let me set the scene though. So he went camping with his friend, right? And then his friend, he woke up and seen like 15 aliens around him.
What the fuck?
Yo, imagine now I'm off in
gangbang him or some shit. But it's like, yo.
I would piss my pants.
Yo, I'm off in the scene from that.
No, but so he woke up and it's like he woke up like with his whole body aching and shit. He probably got raped from them.
They probably did.
I don't know.
They probably did
Jesus.
experiences on him. Experiments.
But so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or like they were just trying to figure out like, or maybe they heard him on purpose for an experiment, or
Yeah,
like something like
you know
that.
how we
right?
always want to like dissect the aliens? Maybe that's
Dissect
what they did to
frogs.
him.
No, it's like, you know how we dissect frogs and shit like that? What if they were trying to do something similar, but on him?
Yeah,
So
that's
you
what I'm
tell me
saying.
they
Oh,
stitched him
that's
back
good.
up like nothing was happening, just left him like with body aches.
Well, okay, so no, this is what happened. He was like, his friend was, he asked his friends, like, yo, what are these, like, kids? Because he thought they were kids. He's like, what are these kids doing out in the forest? And
What are
he's like,
these-
yo, these are not kids. Don't you remember what happened? What they did to us? And then, so
What?
basically, he got flashbacks of
Yeah.
when he was in the spaceship, basically. And that's where, when I was saying, he was
Imagine
like,
imagine like you're waking up, right? There's like 15 kids surrounding you. We come for your people.
Jesus.
Wait,
Yeah,
so he
but
kind of
this
lost
has-
his memory.
Yeah, he kind of lost his memory, and this goes with another thing later on in the episode. A military a military person at Area 51. Okay, so basically aliens were getting transported there. Like, I'm guessing they were dead or something, but aliens were being transported there without like the public knowing or whatever. So he went and popped open a crate, and he seen like this 4-foot, like Ryan-sized fucking
Jesus.
like alien. So I'm guessing they're all short. They got high intellects, but they're short as fuck.
You would think they'd be tall, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Shout out to my guy Ryan, man. Sucks dick for a
Fuck that
living.
nigga.
Fucking,
But yeah.
the alcoholic, but so I'm guessing they're all short. So that's why he thought they were kid size. But then when he got abducted into the plane, like that's like they were talking to him
Yeah.
through like telepathically and shit, and that's what he remembers. That was one sighting of getting abducted. The other one was so where that left off. Yeah,
The
so the
aliens
other
get you
story.
in the track time, bro. Like shit.
Shut the fuck up, fuck you. But yeah, so basically what happened was the guy was a kid, so he was working, right? After work, this was like late at night. I guess they were working in the forest, so
He was a Roddy Rich. Lean in.
Jesus. Yeah, but like there were his friends out for witnesses. So basically there's I'm pretty sure like 5 people and he was a 6th or whatever.
Yeah.
And so the other like he's seen like this flying thing like up like in the forest somewhere. So they drive close to it. He gets out his car and starts walking to it. His friends say, "Hey yo, Bill, what the fuck are you doing?" It's a white nigga, of course. You see no black nigga or colored person doing this shit.
Yeah.
But so he walks up to the like flying saucer, the UFO, right? And so basically they take him in there, and then the guy says all he can remember was like them like working on his body, trying to fix him, because this is like what like the other people say in the movie,
Yeah.
because like the spaceship, when he got too close to it, it probably like damaged him in some way or form, and then the aliens were helping him like recover his body, because he got injured from the plane or whatever, because like I forgot what they were saying. This is like on some big brain shit, but I forgot what he was saying. But if you watch the show, you'll hear it.
Alright.
But so basically, the aliens were trying to help the human nigga out, and he was missing for 5 days, and then
Imagine what
he
they were
just
doing to
came
him
back.
though for 5 days.
basically, and then police thought that he got that his friends murdered him and shit,
Shit.
and then he came back with the story. There's so much like in this thing. There's so much sightings and stories about fucking aliens. It's crazy. Like this is just to say that there's like other life forces out there,
Of
or other like
course.
that's crazy. It's like you know how like before all of this, like we used to talk about like shit like this, like bro, that's fucking crazy to find out that all of this shit is real.
Yo, there's probably life on Mars and shit. We just don't know.
Yeah,
Like
but
realistically, right?
this-
Like, my bad.
that's alright. Yeah. So basically, but imagine like, yo, there's other things out there, and their technology far enhances ours.
Yeah.
There's this other theory too. So basically,
Yeah.
the government has known about aliens since like 1940s. That's when like these sightings occur, if you really go back. And even before, if you go all into biblical times and shit, you'll see in the background of some paintings like UFO shapes, like stuff that
Yeah.
these painters painted.
Yo, so
crazy.
I have a quick thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if let's say if the extraterrestrial life thing like is true, correct? Right?
Yeah.
Like, well, which it seems to be, but I'm still iffy about the topic. That's me, right?
Yeah, well, watch a TV show, fam. Watch a show, and like, yo, I'm pretty sure it will clear. It should clear most of your doubts.
Okay. But however, right? So like you said like in biblical times, right?
Yeah,
Taking it, that means the alien timeline had to advance for so much for them to get to the stage of like space travel, basically, and then.
well, what if they're just advanced humans?
They're probably
Hold
way
on.
advanced than us, cause like their brains are fucking
Guy,
huge.
let me speak, man.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, before you speak, what if they're just like, what if the humans but undergo change? Like, you know how monkeys like basically went from like monkeys to us, like we adapted from monkeys. What if our next change is from us to aliens?
Like, you mean evolution?
Evolution, yeah. What if that's our evolution pattern?
Bro,
And what
I
if
feel
they just
our
did it
evolution
before?
pattern kind of stops as humans, to be honest, because like,
Maybe not.
bro, but there has been multiple generations of humans after primates and monkeys, and so
Yeah, but back then we didn't have the
that's if you do
technology.
believe the evolution theory, however, right? But like, that's generations gone in.
Yeah, but back
Right.
then we didn't have the technology. Now we have the technology, so it could be.
Yeah, but you
Maybe.
think they're really genetically modifying humans like right now?
Yes.
Maybe, yeah, definitely. That's the next.
100%.
That's our next evolution, and then maybe
Yeah.
after that, where like it goes on to the alien thing. But that's like a big what if, right?
Yeah, but as I was saying, like from before, right? Like with the whole biblical stuff, right?
Yeah.
What if they were never had to go through the type of evolution that humans went through?
What if they're just already like that?
What if they were like just like that? Like their species was just like that? And if so, right? How does the technology get there?
Because they
Like,
made it. They're more advanced, bro.
Yeah,
but
there is another theory though.
Materials or anything like that in the outer space planets, like because the planets like that have been discovered. There's no materialistic items.
but
We've never been to
okay,
those
wait.
planets.
Wait, no. Let me cut in for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was like, I'm pretty like in the movie, like in the TV show, like the guy. I'm pretty sure there's a guy that talked to an alien. I don't know if this is like, you have to watch a show because I'd say I watched it like what, 3 hours ago. That's the last time I watched it, so everything's not clear in my mind. But there's a guy I'm pretty sure that talked to an alien or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And he said that he's from like this far like away planet, like not even in our solar system.
That's what I'm
So-
saying. Yeah.
And their UFOs, like they basically break all their like science, like they break all their laws of physics. They're like, they have this thing called like anti-gravity. So basically it has the ability to make anything like weightless. So like you could take a Boeing plane and you wouldn't need a big ass engine on it because it's already weightless. You could use a propeller, like boat propellers or some shit like that, right?
You see, roll.
Jesus.
Well, it might be possible if you make
It's
it
like
weightless
a
enough.
drum beat like back
So-
in times like dun roll.
Yeah, so what I was saying, right, was it's like that's what they suspect that they have in the UFO aircrafts, because when you look at the footage, like those aircrafts don't move like anything that we have today,
Yeah.
and their speed, like they can get up to like
They're super
700
fast.
miles per hour, like without even like, you know how like breaking the sound barrier levels and it makes like a big ass sound.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a person, like an eyewitness, that said that they broke the sound barrier without making that sound,
That's faster than sound then.
basically, right?
Yeah.
So, would they just got up and zoomed out of there like it was nothing and didn't make no fucking sound, whatever. So that's how you know their technology is like far greater than us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There was a police officer that seen a UFO stop too. And he was wearing like a uniform, like with a badge number and shit, or something like a symbol on it. I don't think aliens are bad. Like, you know how everybody portrays them out to be evil and
Well,
shit, right?
Maybe they're
media
like good, you know?
to be honest.
I don't think they're good. I think they're like humans. Because it's
Maybe.
like, you know how, like, we want information. Maybe they want information about us. That's
Yeah.
why they, like, probe so many humans or, like, probe that human being to, like, get the information. Like, we probed all types of, and not probed, we dissected all types of animals to see what was inside them and figure out their systems. What if they did something similar to that human being? Just to get, like, figure out how we work.
Yeah, but
Right.
take it if they did that, right? And like the guy only woke up with aches and pains. That means that surgery had to be like so precise, or like they just put him into like this MRI type thing and just like scanned his whole body.
Well, they are
Something
more
like
advanced,
that. Well,
right?
it's
So maybe they
alien,
have
yeah.
more advanced tech, like surgical shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, here's another theory too, that how do you, like, because the government's been doing their research and like collecting alien shit, like anything that lands. Like, I'm pretty sure they had 12 UFOs, and there was a group of people that like were assigned or whatever to like do research on this and try to
Yeah.
fuck, what's it called? Like,
The remake.
yeah, remake. I don't know how I blanked out on a simple word like that. But remake, like, their object. This one person, like, opted out. He said, I don't want to. And they took him to the tour before, though. Like, and it's like, yo, he said that, like, he went into the Area 51 facility, like, to have, like, this secret base kind of, like, all the way underneath. And then he said that he seen, like a lot, like UFOs and shit like that. Like, said he's seen a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I'd say it could be a lie, but it could be true, and I'm pretty sure it's true. I'd say there's more information, but everything's kind of like hazy, right? Because
Yeah.
I haven't watched it in like 3-4 hours.
Oh wait, so like, bond like kind of like the whole like alien science type thing. How far do you think human science has been developed? However, we don't know about.
Like, what do you mean?
Like just like anything, body preservation, genetic mutation.
Well, we know about body
Well,
preservation.
I feel like once, like, if we could figure out and get more shit like about the aliens and UFO stuff, all of that stuff will come. There's a theory that why do you think the U.S. government's like aircrafts and all of that are so advanced as they are? Because they've been doing research and they've been collecting research on the alien stuff. So basically, they didn't have to work for any of that shit. They kind of like cheated the system, kind of. Because if you look at some of the aircrafts that they have, it's really like insane.
Yeah. Cause like look at that shape. Why would it be a circular shape? And we have our planes that aren't like that.
Yeah,
Like you take that in. Still.
and it's not only circles. There's like cigar-shaped one. Like there's a reporting of a cigar-shaped like UFO, but like way bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what was your theory from before, Jay?
Which one?
Fuck, I forgot.
The one that we were supposed to do first, but you said nah. Third world countries. Yeah.
And well, not theory. I was talking about the alien thing, but we can move on to that, to be honest, because I have nothing more to add.
Oh, okay. Well, the whole third world country thing is. Do you really think people are happier in third world countries than they are than compared to people living in
No.
America?
Yes and no.
Definitely not. Definitely
Yes and
not.
I
No.
can see yes and no. Like, if you're trying to live a simple life, and if you have that mentality of living a simple life, and you're happy of the little things, you don't care about being rich, you don't care about being poor, then yeah, like you'll be happy
It's
wherever
not
you are.
about-
That's like kind of true happiness, where you're happy whatever your
The
place.
difference between third world, like, it's not about being rich and poor. Like, you can be rich in third world countries as well and make good cash, but it's all about like the quality of life, if that makes sense. Like,
That is
everything.
true too.
But I think like that plays the major role instead of like being, rich or poor. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, okay, if I can add on to this, right? Like per se. So when I used to like live in back home in Trinidad, right? I
Yeah.
feel like I was more closer to most of my family and like as in like cousins, aunties, uncles, like everything, and like closer to like people in that same community rather
Yeah.
than making relationships and having that same communication in Canada. That's just due to the fact that like in like those countries like that, everyone knows everyone. There's like one or two people for like any need or anything you need done, right? And there's more communication and closeness as in the sense of you like to be fair, I didn't live like a very rich life like back home. Like it was like bro, it was basically on a farm you could say, right? Like a house on like a farmland and like I used to help like my dad and my grandpa and everyone run that.
Yeah.
And so that life, I was honestly more happier then, and I felt more close to people then than I do now.
That's
Like,
what I was.
my trust in people was way greater then than it is now because
Well, that could
No,
also
well,
due to the
nah,
fact that
that's just
you
because you
were a
got
kid,
older,
kind of,
bro.
right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like
You
when
grow
you
yeah,
grow,
older,
you mature,
and people
and you see
turn on
things
you
how
as
they
you grow
really
older.
are.
yeah, but even so, if I were to go back now, I would still be closer and have that like same kind of like stable relationship or like back home kind of style with your family than you would
Yeah,
because like me like I asked some of my cousins to go knock about everywhere here. Like you can't because we live either A far from each other, two there's like nothing you find fun with your family just walking. Like
I could
rather than
definitely agree with that.
yeah, and like rather than when you're back home and you're walking with like your friends, your cousins, your family, anybody.
everything is close, right?
Yeah, it's more
Yeah.
closer, and like you have more of a relationship with the people who you even go to buy snacks from. Like even the people you go
Yeah,
like,
yeah, for real.
Yeah,
like
so
bro,
everywhere seems like
bro,
family. I know what you mean. Like
yeah, it's
everyone
like
Yeah,
seems.
the snack guy.
I definitely agree with that.
It's like yo, it's like the snack guy down the street knew my mom and my dad, and he would always ask like, "Oh, how are they doing? This, that, the other." Like if I were to go buy raw rolling papers or like pre-rolls or something from him, right? I would get my ass cut because he would like obviously inform my rents, right? It was that type of closeness, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's good and bad because now it's like when it's like you don't have to deal with that down here because no one kind of
Yeah, no one
knows
gives.
you. Yeah, no
So
one gives a shit. No one knows you, right? But
yeah,
I know what you mean. That's what I was saying. It's like you could be more happier when you live in like those world countries because you're not like affected by all the big things that are down here. Like when you're down here, I guess you tend to like dream bigger maybe because there's so much stuff around you that influences you. Like you see everybody with money and nice clothes, so you obviously want that too.
yeah,
So then you go on the money grind, and the money grind, it's like if you really want the like money and nice clothes and all of that, then it's like you're gonna grind a lot, which then gives you less time to chill with your family. That makes less happiness most of the time,
Well, yo,
and
to that back
yeah,
home thing that you were saying, like how everyone's closer and shit, right? Like with not with family, but with like people around you, right? Like the
yeah.
community. You could say that about here too, but not in the city, like the big cities I'm talking about, like the
No, you
hoods.
can see that in like more areas like Windsor, to be
No,
honest.
no, no. I'm talking like about the
like
hoods.
the hood, yeah,
Yeah, because everyone knows everyone.
Well,
yeah, like it,
that's why I like low key going to like Rex. So that's why like I was like that's why I kind of like I like Jane so much because
Like,
again, it was close. It felt like you were back home, but you weren't back home.
yeah,
yeah,
like
because everyone knows everyone, right? And you have a sense of like a community.
yeah, like back in like where I'm from, right? Everyone like knows my family and like everyone knows like Wagwan. Like when something happens, like everyone knows it right away. because they
Yeah.
inform each other about it. So it's like that's why they call it like village, right? Because it's like a little village from back home.
Yeah.
Village
And
from
that's
back
like,
home.
to be honest, and that's like low-key the reason, like, hey, don't get me wrong, Canada is great. Like, it's a great place of like opportunities,
And life,
people,
kind of.
life, all of that stuff, right? But to be honest with you, the grind here is way more mentally exhausting and physically exhausting, and you'll lose a lot of relationships, and you'll find a lot of fake people, or people that just fall off for no reason here. However, it's like back thing, right? Like back home, it's like you obviously you'll still following the real ones here and shit like that. But like if you're on your money grind, sometimes like or like some people, depending on how you're grinding for your money, would definitely cut some of those relationships off due to the fact that they're seen as distractions, right?
Yeah.
However, what I'm about to say could work for back home or here. They see people like hanging out with their family, or like people like just hanging around people going to parties, Lyman, anything, as more of a relaxive state or like a getaway from the grind. Cause it's like back home, you don't have to grind for money to live. You could live because things are cheaper down there.
Yeah, but you still need money.
No, you still need money. However, it's easier to get a job there because you could get connections.
Yeah, because
Well,
everyone's like family, right? Like everyone, everybody's there.
yeah, especially in that like community. Like yo, like there was a couple of my school friends who were looking to make like, a couple of extra dollars. I told them to come work with me, right? Like, I come like plant this, pick this, that, the other. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yo, Q, like, tell them about like.
Your experience kind of going.
I mean,
back home.
Everything that Jay said, I definitely agree. Like, everyone has a sense of knowing you, especially like the connections you have. I really agree with that. And when I went back, like my uncle has a lot of connections, right? And that's how like everyone around the area and further out, like in my society, like knew about me. And like when I was going into the airport to like leave to take off to Uganda, like a few days ago, my cousins couldn't come inside, like they weren't allowed to. But my uncle had connections, and the Rangers or the Army, you could say, the ANF had no connection. Like they couldn't stop him from bringing my cousins in, and my sister really wanted my cousins to come inside the airport,
So you
and they
could kinda
did.
say bye, right?
Yeah, and they came all the way inside, like till the security section, and then like we left inside. And but you can only see like the people like leaving. Like you can only see them from the outside. You can't like go inside the airport because of COVID restrictions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's possible. And when I say like when you talk about like job opportunities and like where I'm from, like Pakistan, right? It's kind of like weird because even though you have connections to get you jobs, like everything is getting so expensive there, and everything like you have to at least, if you have a family, you have to make like at least 60,000 rupees because the school fees and everything is so much. It's like 10,000 rupees per month in a good school and a decent school.
Yeah.
And it's so like ridiculous there. And then you have like in apartments, and like middle class people like us, like middle class people in Canada, like live a pretty darn good life if you think about it. But back in Pakistan, you have like water issues, electricities, and you have to like have a legal connection to like even run like air conditioners because they're so damn expensive. And when water runs out, you have to order like a truck to come and fill it out, and there's specific timings for waters to come, like per week. There's once per week. So it's ridiculous. Whereas here, you just pay the bill and the water keeps coming.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Right.
why? Yeah, my bad, my bad.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, why do you think our parents came here and then choose to raise us back home.
Yeah,
It's
greater
more
life,
better
for, like, a
opportunity and
better
better living.
Yeah.
That's how you
Yeah.
gotta think about it. Cause
Yeah, I mean, like, go ahead.
yeah, from what Q said, right? Comparing that, it's like it's way better here, and now like you could see why like all our parents came and moved to Canada.
Well, yeah, because like back home it could be also really bad, as in the same sense as that like Q said, right? Like, hey, because I remember a couple of my family members, like my dad's brothers and stuff, back home used to live really poor, as in the sense of they had to struggle to even put to even buy like a bag of bread.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, like they would have to like live their life by the day with money, like whatever money you make on that day, like
It's like you live paycheck to paycheck, basically, right?
yeah. And what they used to do is they used to run market, right? Like
Yeah.
back home, like you guys know what the market is,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'll tell anyone who's listening who doesn't know what the market is, you're a dumbass because you should know what a market is. Anyway,
Jesus.
anyway, so
Fucking hell.
You can laugh first.
Yeah.
But anyway, like running the market, like it doesn't pay well because you're competing with so many other people selling the same products from all parts of like the whole of Trinidad, right? So it's like it's hard to get a good buy. You have to make sure your products and your land and everything harvest really good, unless you're gonna be stuck.
Yeah, and the violence there is way crazy now.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
now.
Like
Touch
cause
on that.
back home they don't just rob you; they rob you and kill you, fam.
Yep.
Like,
It's really bad.
yeah, that's what's crazy from back home.
Well, that's the only reason why I'm not going back like for a
Yeah.
good
Yeah, well,
minute.
for now there's no reason, cause
Yeah.
and that shit's
plus-
going underwater. So, I mean, yeah,
Yeah, like in 10 years, weren't you saying?
Yeah.
that
yeah, the whole
ocean goes-
Caribbean's going underwater, fam.
Yeah, and Florida too. Like I heard, like it's going
Florida,
under.
Miami. Yo, you know that beach? What's it called? One of the beaches, they closed it this year because it's going underwater, like in Canada.
What?
Yeah.
In Canada?
Yeah, I think it was either Wasaga or Sable Beach.
No,
Whoa.
Sable Beach got closed. It was
Okay, yeah. So it's Sable Beach that's going underwater. Like you can't go there anymore because the shoreline is coming way too up to the properties and stuff.
That's crazy.
So
you're really
so like
tell me
my bad.
that in like 100 years, the whole of Canada's about to be swimming.
Nah.
But like
We're gonna be playing fucking
It's-
water hockey.
like you know those stories of Atlantis?
Yeah.
Like that's what Sabo would low-key turn into, and the Caribbean. It's like the lost city of fucking
So
Baghdad.
you think Atlantis is probably just another advanced city that went through the same thing?
Nah, I
Well,
swear
there's
there's
people that claim to see. Like I'm pretty sure Atlantis. Like,
It's
I
real,
don't know
no?
if this is. But yeah, it is real. I'm pretty sure. Like there's an underwater thing like called Atlantis.
Yeah,
And
dog.
it's like
Now it's called the
Pardon?
underwater city of Atlantis because it's fucking underwater, but
yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's real, but I could be wrong if it's just like a.
Yeah, it might be just a dead city.
yeah, well, obviously, right? Because
Obviously, it's
from-
a dead city.
if it's from centuries ago, and you know how I was talking about the tectonic plates like last episode?
Shifting.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's like bear shit's just going. We're basically ruining the planet, to be honest. Well, not us. It's mostly the U.S. and China.
It's,
Yo,
yeah,
really?
well, it's everybody who like. If you
Nah.
really want to get into it, it's everybody who drives a car. You can
No.
say.
Okay,
'Cause
most of
facts,
it.
right?
If
That
you
goes-
shut
How
up,
about a car-
shut up.
How about driving a car being led to the whole
Bro,
earth being
no.
water?
Not
No,
underwater,
listen to me,
but
listen to
I'm
me.
talking about ruining the
No.
environment and stuff, right?
Shut the fuck up. I have actual facts, my nigga. Okay, shut up, Q. Yo,
It is actual facts though. Because
No, it's not.
doesn't
Where'd
it
you get your
ruin
facts
the
from, fam?
atmosphere? No, doesn't it ruin the atmosphere?
shut
and
up.
shit
Where'd
like
you get your
that?
facts from?
No, I'm saying I don't know where I got it from. I heard
Exactly.
it.
So you didn't
But
get it from
no,
nowhere,
I
fam. What are you
could do.
talking
Okay, say
about,
less.
bro?
Next episode, I'm gonna do research. And I'm gonna
No,
bring it
okay.
back.
Well, I already did
Shit.
research, so shut the fuck up.
So
Listen.
wait, so you're telling me gases from cars
Oh god.
that
Nigga,
like
that's
gas
like
that
saying
comes out of
gas that
cars
comes
is-
out my ass is polluting the air.
What?
Okay.
Gas comes from the Earth, dummy. You
Shut
didn't
up.
know?
No, I'm
I
talking
think
about.
we're
Oh
going
my
off
God.
topic a little bit.
Alright. Listen. Proven fucking facts. Alright?
Yeah,
The
I'm researching
fucking-
this shit right now.
Shut
Fuck
up,
you.
bro.
Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
your theory is like, yo, if I shit from my ass, my gas is polluting the air.
Nah,
fam.
nah.
listen,
That's not a theory.
listen.
That's not even a
Bro,
theory. What are you
fam,
talking about?
listen.
We're going off
Do you
topic.
need
Alright.
to take a shit? That's why you
Shut
just said it?
Bro,
fam? You could go
if I
on
have
mute and take a
osmo,
shit
that's
you
like saying
need
if I have osmos, I'll pollute the earth like 10 times, bro.
to.
Fam.
My mic. I must stop laughing.
Fam, you know how the air quality is bad now, right? Bro, it's because of fucking freezing taking shits from Osmo.
Okay, so basically it says greenhouse gas can contribute to climate change effects that enhance the greenhouse effect, which causes earth surfaces to rise, which in turn alters the Earth's climate. Okay.
Holy, yo.
Dude, I don't think anyone heard you on that one.
Okay,
Research.
yo, alright, but nah,
You
nah.
better think twice before
I'm-
ordering it extra spicy.
Yo, why do you think I don't do that, fam?
Yeah. Okay. Here, let me read you what I found on the.
No,
fucking-
shut up, let me
on-
talk my
on Google
facts, yo.
search. Operating a
Yo,
vehicle
shut
with
up,
immense ranges
shut
of
up.
gases from
Oh
the
my.
tailpipe, which is
What are
a
you talking
decrease
about?
freeze
We
up.
should,
What are you talking about?
we should definitely talk about this next episode. I think we
Okay.
should go back to topic.
What was the
so
topic
I'll,
again?
I'll talk about it. It's how
Ah,
did
yo,
we
so
go
basically,
from-
right? The US and China, or because you know how much production goes on in China, because you know like all that like basically you look at everything, it says made in fucking China.
Yeah,
Like
there's so
Bro.
many factories.
Yeah,
and shit,
yeah.
right?
And the US, because the US has big all the car factories, like you know like
Yeah,
to
like
make
the
cars,
big ones.
they're
except,
all in
like,
the
ones
US.
made in Tokyo. Yeah.
The US and like China area, right? So I was
Yeah.
looking at it and it's like if US and China could stop what they're doing, like slow it down, or we could still save the earth. But if they continue what they're doing, which they most likely will,
They
like,
will.
and it like then the planet will low key get destroyed still.
Well, yo,
It would
because
take
it's bro.
US. My bad, go.
Bro, can I speak real quick?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
go,
said
go.
go. I said go. I said my bad. Go.
Yeah. My bad. It's like the countries are caring more about the economy than they are of the actual thing that their countries are on, basically.
Yo, like
Well, yeah, that goes to
yeah, my
the
bad.
like. It kind of goes into that like the alien thing because bro, now they're releasing shit about aliens when like back in 1940, almost like 50, 60, 70, how long or whichever, like they didn't say they were trying to cover it up. So the government doesn't really care.
Well,
Like,
yo,
they just don't want the public to go out of hand and start riots and shit like that. Once we don't do that, then they don't really care. They only care about money.
because right now, like Canada, okay, well, the US makes probably either 10 or 100 times more contribution to like destroying the fucking earth than Canada does. Like them alone.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, because me and my dad were talking about it.
Yo, hold on, wait. I was going back to this thing, right?
Yeah.
Bro, the earth is failing, fam. Like, bro,
Nigga,
look at the air quality now, bro. It's not safe to breathe.
Yeah, I know, fam. When
What?
when in Canada, have you seen when
I
in,
remember my teacher was telling me this, like Brampton, like itself, like we had like a oil mine or like this mine or whatever that was causing like the air quality to become like really, really shit. This was like way back. Like I don't know like how far back that was,
yeah.
but it's like it was basically like kind of China levels, like where you barely could see like shit. And then the UK had something similar, cause they were
Right.
doing like bad stuff or like manufacturing stuff, or they're doing something with oil. I forget
Yo,
what
wait
it
a minute.
was.
I just thought of something,
Yeah.
right? So, like, you know, like public transportation, like, buses, trains, this, that. Well, trains doesn't really use that, but like more buses, Uber, this, that, the other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, what if they made like buses like electric? You know what I mean?
That's still
That
ruining
would-
the earth, Crow.
Huh?
That would still what?
It's still low-key ruining the earth. Where's electricity come from, fam?
But that's like better. Isn't that better than kind of like a little bit? That's a little bit better than.
Well, you know what they
gas, is it
want to
not?
do, right? To
What?
cars? I don't know if you guys heard about this or not, but by like I think 2025, they're gonna stop selling gas powered cars, and it's only electric, which is fucked up in my opinion. 'Cause
Yeah, well, yeah, it should be your choice, to be
'cause-
honest.
no, like you could still use your car and shit, but I'm saying they're gonna stop making and selling them. Like once they're done, like they're done.
Saying we gotta buy all our Ferraris before then.
Yo,
Easy.
nah, but like I don't know, I
Take
can't
it in
fuck
now,
with-
that means like regular engine cars, like engine running cars, become like so expensive on the market. Like,
Nah,
yo, like taking
because
in like a beat up 2009 Honda Civic could be like worth $1 million in
Not a million, but it's like,
all good like 20,000.
nah,
yeah, I can see
it
20.
depends how people take it. If they take it as a good move, people would want to start selling their cars quicker and getting these electric ones. But if they
Yeah,
take
so
it
then
as
it'll be cheaper.
something else, they'd keep their cars and push away the electric.
Okay, but that means if people do take it good, they'll have to lower the price. If they do that, they'll have to lower the price of electric cars.
Nah,
then,
nah.
obviously.
They
They
wouldn't.
wouldn't.
They wouldn't do that because
No,
the
they-
cost to
no,
make
they
them,
wouldn't,
right?
But to be fair to the economy and to people, they should. But obviously they wouldn't
Well,
because
they might if it really like affects it. My bad. But if they would, if it really affects their sales, but they wouldn't do it right away. They would wait like a minimum 5 years, 10 years to lower the prices.
Nah, like look at the fucking Tesla. Would you guys ever drive a Tesla in your life?
Maybe.
nah.
What about you, Q?
I'd drive a hybrid.
Q.
Maybe not.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna drive a
Because
fucking
all-
Tesla.
Wait, why? Why wouldn't you though? Like go into
Fuck
the
Tesla
reason-
gang, bro. Like, bro, you're
No,
trying.
it doesn't sound, fam. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't feel good. Like yo, like
Yeah,
Like
like
you've driven a Tesla before?
yeah,
No.
yeah. I went because my dad went to the dealership. That's why.
Oh, what
I-
about you, Frieza?
Alright, but yo, look, right? An electric car, no sound. There's no engine sound. There's no revving up your engine because there's no fucking gas powered engine.
Yeah.
It's super silent. Like, bro, I'm trying to have
What,
like
that's how you run up on mans. What you mean?
not even like you guys know how I like cars and shit.
Yeah, that's why
It's
I
like-
know what you mean. Like that.
That's why I love my gas powered cars, Crow.
Bro, like I like my car sounding loud and aggressive.
That's why. Wait, does not? If you get a hybrid, can your car still sound like loud and aggressive?
Wait,
like
what-
that?
It's silent.
Wait,
It's
what's hybrid? Like,
okay.
hybrid-
Hybrid is gas and electric powered car. It's 2 in 1.
So it's like, in these terms, it's like a he/she.
Yeah,
It would
basically.
Still, it would still sound like loud and it wouldn't sound as loud
Nah,
as like a
it
regular.
wouldn't sound loud because your engine's powered. The gas goes. It's a gas powered engine and an electric powered engine. So you could switch it. It switches. Like say you run out of gas and you have electricity in your car, you switch it and it goes into that mode.
That's good for road trips.
Yeah, but that would
Low-key.
also make what's it called, like if people's electricity bills go skyrocketing though.
Not you.
Yeah, because you gotta charge it,
like,
right? You have to have
Yeah,
the
bro,
charger built into
Elon.
it.
You charge it at this
Yo, fuck
like a
Elon.
charging
What?
station.
Elon
What?
Musk is smart.
He's smart, but dude, I swear, didn't he want to go to the moon, or did he put a rocket on the moon yet?
No, he put
Bro,
a car
he
in the
finished-
moon.
Yeah,
He's
there it
finessing
is.
Elon Musk
all of
put a
us.
car in like car.
Who the
like, in
fuck
the
in their right
atmosphere or
mind puts a car on the moon?
I don't know, fam.
This
A
guy
nigga.
is charging less on like buying the cars, but like like when you charge to charge the battery, it's equally as expensive as like a gasoline car. A car
Nah,
that
nah,
uses
nah.
gas.
Over time, okay, you're right and wrong. Cause over time, it's cheaper than gas. But at the start, it's not. But it will make
How
back your
much
money.
cheaper though?
It will like way cheaper.
Like how much is way
But
cheaper though?
he's
Like $12
finessing us right
cheaper?
now. That's what I'm
You
saying.
can't really compare it in like that, cause you could go to a charging station, or you could have a charging station in your house.
Yeah.
Like you could get it set
It's
up.
a one-on-one.
Fire in your house, I think, to charge Teslas.
What happened? Yeah, you
What?
get the thing plugged into your crib.
Yeah, you could put like
Yeah.
some like that not outlet. But
Yeah,
you
it's
could
an
put
outlet.
Yeah, it's an outlet. Yeah, you could get
Oh,
an
It's
adapter
a
to
it's
plug
an
it
outlet
into the
Tesla
outlet.
adapter.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Yeah, same. I seen. Yeah.
Bro,
Where'd you seen it?
Oh, I saw it
Yeah.
online.
I seen it on like a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I seen.
I
That's
find
funny.
to be honest, I just find that whole thing like low-key taught me because like yo, like us, like our age group grew up around like actual fucking cars and like for like a next
But
generation, like
we're also growing up in the new revolution. We
What do you
grew
mean,
up.
new
Okay, we
revolution?
grew up in the old revolution and the new one. Like 08, they're just in the new revolution. Revolution, my bad. Cause take it in, right? If you give an 08, which is like 13, 14, right? That's all they are, right?
it's like 5 years younger, so yeah, like 13.
Yeah.
Yeah,
something like that.
So they're like 13, right? You give them like a GameCube or a PS1. They'll tell you that thing is shit, bro. But to us, that's retro. That's
Like,
sick.
memories, basically.
Like that's cool to us.
Yeah.
Cause they
But
grew
I
up
guess,
around
like,
PS4s, Xbox, whatever the
PS3s
fuck
and
is out.
PS4s. Yeah.
HD
Something like
quality and shit, bro. Y'all remember when we had the box TVs? I don't know if y'all ever had
Yep,
that.
of course, bro. If you look at my backyard, I don't know if it's like if we took it out yet, but I have like those big ass box TVs.
Yeah, with the speaker on the bottom, right?
The speaker.
Yeah,
on the
I
bottom.
had
Yo,
one
I
of
think
those in
me
my
and you had
apartment. Yeah.
Damn, we have it, but I think it's like we threw ours out or some shit.
Yeah, we threw ours out because
Because-
that shit blew up or some shit. I don't know, some shit happened to
Blew
it.
up, the fuck?
Not like the bulb,
Blew up.
not like you know the bulb inside it like blew.
Who sabotaged your fucking machine? Which nigga did that?
Oh god.
Yo,
I really just took that in. Technology back in those days was probably so shit that blows up.
yo, I swear I had a microwave that almost
the
blew up.
S8 blew up, or it's like the S something blew
Oh,
up.
no, the
remember?
S8, no, no, S7, the Galaxy S7. That shit blew
So-
up in people's pockets and like, I think one time a guy was talking on the phone and blew up his head and shit. I don't know.
Yo,
Yeah, one nigga was on a plane too and it blew up.
This is why I don't
yo,
use
I
Android,
just
fam.
remember this, right? Yo, when the iPhone like 6 or something just came out, right?
Yeah.
Like, I remember there was like this whole bending thing about it because it was so thin, it like bent and broke.
Nah, it didn't break. It just bent. Cause I know
Yeah,
I had that problem with my my 7 Plus when I had it. It bent and I yelled at the Apple people and they gave me a new one. My mom cussed them out for like an hour and I got a new
You're
one.
squatting your ass. You make your shit bend.
Yeah,
You don't want no bendy phone. You don't want no Wendy bendy.
Like, she's like, the phone not supposed to bend. Like, bro, I
Why
don't
the fuck
know.
this phone bending?
Yeah.
Yeah, go home, my bad.
Nah, I was talking about it like that.
Okay.
But yeah,
Bro,
fam.
realistically, right? Like the first discovery of the iPhone like 6, right?
Yeah.
Of it bending is it being in a guy's pocket, right?
Yo, that's how
in,
my
like, his
bent,
knee
fam.
pocket.
His
Who
what?
the hell has a knee pocket?
Wait, what the
Wait,
Okay,
knee
well,
pocket.
if
Yo,
you're
you're saying that. Wait.
No, it's like a pocket that's on your knee.
Bro, okay,
Like-
well, no shit, it's gonna bend. Your knee bends, nigga.
Yeah, so it's like, yo, that discovery was so stupid.
Nah, I look,
Wait. Say that whole thing again, fam.
So basically, right? Like, I'm pretty
You
sure
got me flabbergasted. You know that got me when I'm using white words.
Jesus.
Say it again. Let me hear this shit.
Alright, so I don't think it was the first one that bent, or I don't know if it was like it was
What's
just like
iPhone or
The
whatever?
iPhone 6
it was an iPhone 6, right?
and 7.
Yeah.
Basically, right?
Yeah.
This guy had on pockets, right?
On his knees.
No, he had on
No.
I'm not gonna say it, but you know. No. Fuck it off.
Anyways, so
But yeah.
basically, like this kid was wearing pants, right? And
Well,
it
no
had like
shit.
multiple pockets in them, and the man chose to put his new iPhones in a pocket where his knee was, and then when he bent down for something, the phone bent.
Yo.
That's the most like. You
Bro.
should see that outcome happening.
Nah. That's like saying. Hold on, let me think of a situation. Fuck. That's like saying I put my phone in my back pocket and like
You sit
No,
down.
not even. That's like saying, you know, Kyle Lowry.
Yeah.
That's like saying he put
nah.
his phone in his back pocket and just walked throughout his
curves?
day, and he sat down, bro, and his phone just fucking bent around his bumper. No homo. But yeah,
Jesus.
I don't know, man. Should be crazy. Alright.
They could have just said a girl with a fat body. You didn't have to mention a man.
Nah, Kyle Lowry, bro.
Fire.
Fire.
Shut the fuck up.
Fire.
You
But
think? You think the government will get to a point where they start putting like, they start recording your everyday through like your your eye or whatever, and every time you go to like use an airport or use like a train station or whatever, you have to plug into them or whatever, and they have to like watch what happened in like last 24
No,
hours
that's
to see.
bullshit.
Nah, that's a violation of like some shit in the law, bro.
No, but I'm saying like in the future, like way in the future.
No,
Nah,
no.
I
nah.
don't see
Think
that.
ever do
Nah.
that?
At least not in Canada. At least not in Canada.
Yeah. Too
To
soon.
be honest, I can't see that one happening. I can't.
Same. I see.
If you're talking about North Korea, then yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, 100%, bro.
Do you hear about the thing that what's it called, that Elon Musk was like doing? He's like inventing, or like he already invented a
Nigga,
chip.
what is he doing now?
You lagged.
My bad. Am I good now?
Yeah, I could've hear you.
No, I was
Yeah,
like, yo, do you hear about like Elon Musk is like he either is in the process of making this, or he already made it, like a chip that goes into your brain.
Yeah, he already made it. No, okay. You know, fuck, yo. Okay, yo, Devo. You know, SAO? Sword Art Online?
Yeah,
You know the nerve gear?
yeah, they made those already. I've seen.
Yeah, they have, beta testing versions of them, which is actually kind of sick, but also kind of crazy. Because take it in.
want to be a beta tester, fam.
Yo,
You see
same,
me
low-key.
fucking the main character.
Low key, but listen, right? Take that in. Your body,
Oh,
It-
I'm not
it's-
dual wielding pistols no more. I'm dual wielding swords in
Fuck,
this
yo.
bitch.
it's,
My
but like,
bad.
that stops your whole body, and you're using your mind to control it.
I know that's crazy.
Like, that, I could see that within the next 10 years.
I was like, bro, imagine if that's like a new gaming console.
That's what I'm saying. It will be 100%. Because right now,
Yo.
VR is still in its early stages, and it's good. So take it in 10 years. If we have something like the Neuralink from Sword Art Online,
I don't say 10. I say 15 to 20 to be
no.
honest.
If you look
to
at
get
the
it
way,
perfected, to get it perfected.
if you look at the way how technology is going now, right? Fam, within the next 10 years, we'd have fucking SAO.
Yo, that would be crazy. And then
Oh.
they have a special event where you can't log out.
Nah, that's
and
fucked
then
up,
when you
yo.
die, you would actually die
That's
in real
fucked
life.
up.
What the hell?
No, well, Jay, that's how it is in the show, fam. Like, you
That's
can't
what-
log
yeah,
out
didn't you
until
know
you
that?
beat the game.
Yeah,
Wait, what
you have
part
to
is
beat
that?
the.
Yo, you have to
What?
watch Sword Art Online, fam. I'm telling you, it's one of the best ones you gotta watch.
Yeah. Yo, a lot of anime people hate that. Like, they don't like Sword Art Online. Like, they don't agree with Sword Art Online being like a good anime or like a top anime, but it is.
Nah, I like it. Like, that was one of the first ones I
damn.
watched.
It's
Besides-
definitely not top, but it's good.
It's not a top one, but it's like
It's-
it's up there.
The first
on my
season, the first 2 seasons are top on my list, bro.
Yeah, they're like top 10 for me. First two seasons.
Yeah, top 10. But then,
Yo, we need to do one of these episodes. We need to do a like an anime theme thing, or like an
Jesus
anime
Christ.
one basically.
I wouldn't be here for this episode, for that episode, bro. I don't know anything about anime.
Well, no, yeah, you watched like from what we recommended you, right?
I
Most
watched
of
the
them.
episode, but it's like I'm not really into it. Like,
Side, you could just be
there.
yeah there. It doesn't matter.
but did you also see the this neuro chip where you use your mind to move your player? Like,
Oh, yeah,
no,
this
no.
was
oh, fuck,
Yeah,
what's it
go.
called? Okay, it's like a magic game, right? But you
Yeah.
conjure spells with your brain.
what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a chip that goes like on your brain or into your brain or some shit, right? And when you're playing the game, when you want a spell, you think of it.
Skyrim?
When you want a spell, you think of it in your brain, fam, and it comes to the game.
For God, Levelosa had ass.
Jesus.
Type of obi shit. Home in the summer, like.
I low-key want to try that out though.
Bro, yeah. So there's this like
Bro,
imagine.
you're gonna be saying a spell in your mind, and that zombie's gonna go come up from behind you. You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? No, but like what I was gonna say was
Yeah.
imagine like technology gets so advanced where like they could like basically kind of like your thing, but
Yeah.
instead of like you being put into a game, you get kind of put like into like a simulation
Yo,
of something
okay.
that like that feels so real.
If that comes true, dude, that proves that we're already in a simulation if we can make one like that.
Well, not really. There's a simulation theory about it. It's like there's a theory that like
No.
what if we're a simulation of somebody's simulation basically
'cause-
already, or what if we're gonna be the ones that are making the simulation? Bro, there's a good theory on it.
If you
like,
think
just have
about
to
it
watch
though,
out. We're
right?
not.
If you think
not
about
that
it,
advanced.
if we ourselves can make a simulation where it's like our life right now, what's to say that we're not in one right now? Already in
Dude,
one.
that's what the theory is about. That's why it's 50-50.
Yeah, because
Now-
maybe we weren't supposed to get this advanced in technology yet.
Yo,
Well,
I guess
it also goes to the alien thing, right? Too, like we could be using alien technology. Like the government could have like found a way to implicate some alien technology, right?
Yeah.
Yo, Frieza.
Yeah.
Alright, yo, so I was thinking, right? You know how, like, you said, like, and, like, you could see in the next 10 years, thing, like,
What?
the game, or, like, the
The Neuralink?
yeah, you can see, like, the Neuralink thing happening,
Yeah.
right? I feel like Devo's more accurate on his timeline when he's saying 15 years because, like, yo, like, I feel like most things came to a standstill. Well, most things in technology maybe came to, like, a standstill just because of the pandemic. Like, so many
Well,
things did come to a standstill.
I could argue with you on that, you want, because there's already a beta for something like that.
No, but I'm saying like they're gonna have it out. Like I could see them having it out in the next 5 years. But I'm saying for them to get it right, perfect it down to the core, it's gonna take at least minimum 15 years.
I see it's
For
gonna
it
be
to, like-
released to the public in 10 years still.
It'll be released to the public in 10 years, but it's like now, like you know how VR isn't as good as it is. Like VR isn't like at its top where it should be right now.
It's still good where you could play it
It's
and
still
enjoy
good
it.
eat. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying
Yo.
like in 15 to 20 years, it'll be at its max. It'll
Yo,
at
to
its
be
peak.
honest, like, yo, like, if you're going in, like, around, like, with that timeline, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Take it in, like, the future generations will be growing up on VR games instead of console games. That win.
Well, wait, instead of what?
Or we could just be idiots and they're still on consoles. Like, you know how, like, people in the 19 whatevers, like, they were saying, oh, there'll be flying cars right now. Like,
Nice.
the closest thing we got to is a hoverboard that's not even a hoverboard, just has wheels on it.
Nah, they I think they made a flying car already.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
they
pretty
made
sure-
they made this flying thing, but
No,
it's
like an
I don't know
actual
about a car yet.
car.
Like, no, but is it hovering or is it,
Yeah.
like, flying?
It's over.
I never seen that. I've seen a flying car where it's like a plane, but a car-shaped
But
plane.
I seen that
basically.
one too, but I'm talking about like it's actually fucking over it.
No, but like how far hovering off the ground?
Like a decent amount.
barely hovering, or like
A
what?
decent amount. It's hovering. Like maybe
Okay. Can it drive properly, or is it barely able to?
I don't know about that, but I know it's hovering and it's working.
when Brampton man's got a hovering car
Yo,
insurance.
nah, bro. Take the fucking
Yo.
car away from them, bro.
Bro, nah, fuck it. I'll take all of the cars away from Brampton, man.
Yo, I wish I was a driving instructor for
man.
Brampton so I could just like nah, fam, you can't drive still.
They're like, but I will pay, man.
I take the money, but shit, they still ain't get no license, bro.
Those are the same people who be scratching up my car, bro. Like,
Yeah. Yo, we like an hour in. What are you guys saying?
Let's keep on going, fam. I'm kind of liking it.
Alright, let's keep going though.
let's
Because we started late, too, right? Oh, no. What the fuck?
yeah.
It's 10:30, bro.
I feel like this is how Jumpers Jump episodes get to like an hour and 30 minutes or
Yeah,
hour.
sometimes they be getting there for that far.
Okay, let's just keep on going. We re-entering it, or like how? Just
No,
wait 5
just keep
seconds?
going.
Keep on going like this?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's... Yo, what I was talking about was like Wait, pardon me? Frieza?
Nah, I didn't say nothing.
Oh, I thought you said something. My
Nah,
bad. Did
nah,
anybody
It was
say
Jay.
anything?
It was Jay.
About was like, there's this like TV series on thing called Black Mirror. There's an episode called Playtest, right?
Yo, the first episode's fucked up, fam.
It is, but like go to episode season 3. Which episode? It doesn't say episode, but Playtest. Like the show, the thing is called Playtest. This
Yeah.
is what I was talking about. So it's like, if you watch it, this guy gets put in like a horror game type simulation where everything is like so fucking real. It's like, yeah, it's like crazy real, kind of like.
Did
And if you think about
Yeah.
what?
No, my bad, my bad. Like the first episode, you remember what happened? Like Like,
what
it
season
was
one?
basically
which
Street
episode?
Fighter. But, like, it was a console, but it was like that little chip that like I was talking about earlier, right?
Yeah.
You just put it on your brain and you tap it and your whole body goes numb and then you're in the game and it was like Street Fighter that what they were playing.
That's season 5, I think.
Nah, season 1, episode 1.
Nah,
It's
yo,
when the two guys do some
What is it
fire
called?
shit. It's the first
Oh,
episode.
bro, that's season 5, fam. You know that, right?
Bro, that's season 1, G.
Bro, I'm looking at it right now. What are you talking about, my G?
Yo, let me go on this right now. It's on Netflix.
Wallahi, fam. I'm not even,
Just wait
I'm
for you
not
guys to
even Muslim,
decide.
and I'm saying, yo, look at it right now.
Hold on. No way I skipped that like 5 seasons in, bro.
Yes, you did, fam.
Yeah,
It started
just
like that
waiting.
it started like that for me too. It went from this one all the way down.
Yo,
But I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
you're right. What?
Bro, what did I tell
That's
you, my
so
guy?
stupid. I thought it was like the first episode, bro. Okay, well that's what I was talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, something similar
Yeah.
to that. Yeah, if you want, go on to the fucking thing, playtest or whatever one. It's season 3.
Season 3. Yeah, what's it called? Oh, playtest. Oh, I see it.
Playtest. Yeah, you seen that one? That one is like that's like something that I was talking about. That's something like you were talking about too. Like it gets like installed at the back.
Yeah, like the back of the side of their head. But this one was like a little chip. You just tap it on your brain, bro.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
that one's crazy.
Yeah.
I see that like happening in the next 30 to 40
Yeah,
years.
okay,
I
yeah,
don't
30 to 40 years for that one, but like a nerve gear, I'm talking 10 years.
Yeah,
bro.
nerve gear I can see like 15.
Yeah.
Like for perfecting, I see they're releasing it in like 10 and then perfecting like 15 and 20.
Yeah.
Like to where it'll be like
maybe
really,
they have
really
like
good.
one good game. Like, I swear to God, if they make Sword Art Online, bro.
Yeah, I'm not playing that.
I'm
Fuck
playing that, bro.
Bro, niggas.
Fam, I don't give a fuck. Hey, that should be fun, bro. Free me from nerve gear.
Fuck it up.
Yeah.
Gonna have to kill the fucking director CEO of the nerve gear.
Nah, he uploads himself, remember?
Well, no, I'm talking about in this version, like in our version in real life.
Oh, yeah, true.
Because he might be a bitch and not want to upload himself.
Nah, because remember, the maker, he uploaded himself and then killed himself.
Yeah. So his consciousness was on the game.
Yeah.
So no one could touch him, basically.
Yeah, he's basically... And no one even knew he was in the game.
Q and fucking Jay are just like, what the fuck?
What the fuck happened, man?
Yeah,
But
I have
yeah.
no say in this.
Oh, no, well, actually, Q watched this before, so it's just Jay that hasn't watched it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Way to opt out on me. Come to attack me, man. Yo,
Yo, Q, what was the thing
Yeah.
that me, you, and Rami were talking about that day, though?
The Superman versus, I don't know, like the
I
strongest
forget,
character.
I forgot. Leave it. Actually, we'll leave that for the day. But
Okay.
What
We were
else is-
basically arguing on Naruto versus Bleach.
oh yeah. I remember.
Ichigo
What?
versus Naruto.
You think they will ever make like, you know how like, Frieza, you were talking about the Neuralink? You think Neuralink Naruto?
Like what, you're in a shinobi world?
Yeah. Wait, whose
Nah.
fan is that? Because I don't
Maybe.
think that's mine.
it's the
It's a what?
water pipes.
All for you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's alright. But Yo, that would be sick. Or like,
Yeah.
yo, imagine a nerve like Mortal Kombat.
Yo.
You know, I was just about to say that. Like,
But
yo,
you know you
imagine-
could feel the pain with it, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Oh
about.
shit!
Yeah, that'd
Like,
be
that's
crazy.
That's
I'm
one
they're
thing.
not doing it.
That's the one thing about that the mirror thing or whatever, the show that you were talking about.
Yeah.
That it's like kind of like what's it called, thing like that doesn't make sense because it's like when you like there's like this is not a proven fact, well it might be actually, but people like can get so caught up. So there's this experiment online where a person like has like a fake hand, so one of her hands is blocked off, and then it's like a fake hand is placed on like one side of her or whatever,
Yeah.
or him, and then they start to believe that it's like their actual hand, and then out of like the guy just like kind of takes a hammer and breaks, like hits the fake hand, right, and they jump like they felt the pain on the fake hand, right.
Yeah.
So it's like,
So imagine you get like fatality in the game.
yeah, and then
Oh man,
like,
that's
you
basically hell.
think like you got actually fatality in like real life, and then you start to like
Yeah.
trip out and like fuck, I lost my eye, nigga.
Yeah.
No, but you're also feeling the pain in real world too.
That's what I'm
because,
talking about. Yeah.
right, and that's
Bro.
basically hell, no? Because
Yeah.
fatality.
Bro, imagine like yo, one of the fatality, this guy Jax or something like in Mortal Kombat. Right? Bro, he rips your arms off and pushes them inwards into your skull.
Well, have you seen Raiden's? Raiden's, remember? His hat spins. Or was it Raiden?
Nah,
No, is that-
that's Liu Kang.
Liu Kang.
Or-
His hat
Kung Lao,
spins
I
and he
don't know.
kicks you into the fucking spinning
Yo, what
thing.
about Scorpion's one? He legit takes you to hell.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
he does though.
Like yo, you know how much that must suck? Like yo, to be honest, I would try it. Like,
Yeah, yeah, of course.
I would try it once, but I don't even know. Like, unless it's like really, really safe and like,
Yo, fuck it, man. It's
bro,
all
I feel
in.
like some mans might get PTSD from that. To be honest,
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what the unrealistic side of it would be. Because it's like, how would you make a game that people would get PTSD and like get, well, like, what if like they overreact and get too much shock where they die? Because you could die of shock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, like, there's only a certain amount of pain a human could take until they die.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So it's
even
like,
mentally.
yeah. So that is kind of like what I'm saying.
No wait, so when you get your neck broken in that game, it's like you.
Yeah, you feel that.
Joe, so what about in 2K? A Neuralink 2K? If I break your ankles,
Ankles,
in
you
2K,
feel that
I break your
shit?
ankles in real life.
Yo, that would be sick though.
No, but
Neuralink 2, you know,
to
amazing
train, like to train, that would be sick. Like,
Yeah, that
that
would.
would.
Yeah.
Being like do my park or some stuff, that would be sick.
Yeah, that would.
I would do that, bro. I would
Yeah.
hop on that.
That's
game.
one thing that I'd for sure do.
I can just imagine breaking Debo's ankle.
That's cap. You've never done that before. Stop lying to yourself, okay? Q.
nigga.
Quan Chi music.
What the
Should
fuck?
we end the podcast now?
if you want, but I'm done to keep on talking. To be honest.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
I
we
won't
have
give it
a
either.
whole lot of other episodes to record a whole lot of different days.
That's true. If you want to end it off now, then we can
Yeah.
end it off.
Jay, you wanna?
Wait. Before you end it off, what about a Neuralink Modern Warfare?
Ooh,
Oh my god.
nigga.
Yo, imagine getting spawn trapped in that.
Jesus.
You just say,
Oh my.
You just keep on
Shipment,
yelling
Jesus
because you keep on
Christ. That
dying.
would be. Shipment would be nasty.
Alright, that's it for the day. You already know what it is. 2 High 1 Sober. Again, thank you for being on this podcast, and we out.
Yeah. Later.
Later.